Hello everyone and welcome to this video. So in this video, we are going to learn how to make a simple search engine with the help of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. This is going to be a very simple search engine which can only search websites. Okay, so without further delay, let's begin with the video. So first, let me off my image so that my display is captured. So my display is on, and let's come to VS Code. And let's first see the demo of our app. So this is our app. Let me refresh. It's refreshing. So for the first 2 seconds we saw the loading message, and after this we got our app. This is Searchify. Now I will enter my name, which is going to be google.com, and now not my name but the name of our website, and if we hit enter we will go to Google. So we can also click on the button to go to google.com. So let's come here. If I hit on go to, it will take me to google.com, and in our button we have this nice hover effect also. Okay, so let's begin with the coding. So first let me create a file called as search engine. No, let's call it with the name of our file, which is Searchify. Search. Searchify. Nice. Now we want to have an basic index.html. Let's give the boilerplate, and let's run this HTML file. So it should run now. Yes, so it ran. Before we do anything with the HTML, let's add a style.css file and also a script.js file. Script.js. Over here I will just write Searchify. Nice. And in this Searchify, we will first give the loading message, which is going to be a h1 with the ID of loading and a message of loading. And after this we will give a form with the ID of form and a class of form. Nice. So in this form we are going to have an input with the class of input and an ID of input. Nice. And here we will have a placeholder with the name, which will say that, not the name, but which will say enter the website name, not name, enter the website URL. And over here we will create a button with the ID of button and with the class of button. Let's go, and the button will have a name of go to. So we are done with the basic stuff. Now let's go to the CSS. For my convenience, I will put the style.css to my right and my script.js to my right. In this style.css I will do a body tag. I will take this body tag. And one more thing I forgot to add is an h1, not h1 but h2 with the ID of title, which is going to be the title, which is going to be Searchify. Nice. Searchify. Nice. And did I give my title over here in this search engine also? Let me just check once. Okay, in this search engine I have given the title Searchify. Nice. So this title only. Nice. So we are good to go now. And in the body, let's make the margin to be 0 and the padding to be 0. Nice. And we will give it a background color but background, sorry. And we will say it's going to be a linear gradient, which is going to be to left, so from the right side to the left side, and it will have a color of, well, let me copy the CSS color from here which I had given. So let me copy this background color. Let me just copy this and just paste it. And just paste it down here. And let's also view word wrap so that it doesn't go horizontally. And over here also let's view word wrap. Okay, so nice. So we should get the color over here. Oh, sorry, I forgot to just link the CSS and use the script for script.js, and the script source is going to be script.js. Nice. So now we got our color, and now let's start our coding. So I think I should not waste your time with the boring CSS thing. So let me just copy the CSS from here. Let's view first word wrap. Let's view word wrap. From here, let's Control C. Let's copy all these things and let's just paste them. Okay. So now I will not make the form display. Let's make the form display to none. Okay, so now let me talk about what we are doing. Okay, and the last thing we also want is a small, which will see that you can either click the enter key or hit the enter key or click the button. This will tell us that you should either click on the enter key or click the button to go to the website. So as you can see, we can only see the loading message. So let me just make the form display to flex and see if it's appearing or not. And let me just remove the margin top so that it doesn't goes there. Nice. Okay, so I think I will stop recording here for today because I think it's midnight. It's time of midnight only, and I have to go to sleep. So I will stop recording here today. I will continue from tomorrow, but you keep watching this video, okay? Because I will just edit it so that it merges with that and you can see the video. Okay, so now I am again starting my recording tomorrow, means from today. Yesterday I did till display none, and after that, after I closed recording, I also gave it a margin, the form a margin of 100 pixels, and I also selected all the elements in our JavaScript. So here our loading message is only displaying. Okay, so now over here let me uncomment all of this. Uncomment. Yes, uncommented. And now we want to set a timeout. Which will run any function after 5 seconds, and after 5 seconds we want to just make the loading dot style dot display, we want to make it is equals to be none so that the loading message is not displayed, and we want to make the form dot style dot display to be flex so that a flex is displayed with the form. Over here, let's come over here and let's reload. After 1 2 3 4 5 6 seconds we get the form, and sorry, the margin top of my form should have been 200 pixels. Yes, no, not 200 also, let's make it 250 pixels. Yes, now this looks good, and now this is working, and we don't want to load it after so long. Let's make it 2 seconds. So after 1 2 seconds we will see our form. Nice. So now let's add the functionality. So when anybody does form dot add, even not form, let's make it with button. Okay, so button dot, we will add an event listener, which is going to be a click event listener, and we want to target an arrow function which will do what? Let's first do a console.log. You want to say button clicked, not console.log, let's make it fun. So let's make an alert. Nice. So after 1-2 seconds we get our button, and when I click on this button I get the alert that button is clicked. And I want to do this to be E. I want to pass in an E, which is going to be a parameter, and I want to say E dot prevent default, so that the default is prevented from happening. 1-2 seconds I get the button, and when I click I get button clicked. Okay, nice. So the loading message will only load once, and in this timeout also I want to say that with this timeout also I want to say that once is true, I will make it true, so that it only loads once. 1-2, and when I hit again refresh, it's again loading. I don't know why, but I will try to cover this in the next video. I will learn more and try to fix this in our next video. Okay, so when the button is clicked, now when the button is clicked I want to go to window dot, not window dot, let's first take the what is the value the input has. We want to get that value first, so let's get website name equals to be input dot, I want to get the input value, right? Okay, so we have got the input value, so we want to say that when the button is clicked you should open the window with the address of https, which is the default address of everything that we search on the web, not hash but slash https slash, plus I want to give the website name. So let's see, when I type google.com and click on this button, it should open Google for me, I guess. Please open, please work, please work, please work. Yes, so as you can see it has opened Google for me. Nice, so it's working. So what we also want is that when our user clicks on the enter button it should also work. So I will now select the font. I will give an event listener. When the form is submitted I want to pass in a parameter of E, and then I want to give it an arrow function. I want to first say E dot prevent default, so that by default it does not do anything, and next I want to say this same thing over here that I did over here. I will do the same thing over here, and now whenever I do Google and this, but google.com and hit enter, it should take me to Google. And the next thing I can do, one more thing, is that I want to say when anybody clicks on this button or clicks enter, I should make the input text to be empty. So I will give input dot, I want to make the input dot value to be an empty string. Let's copy this whole thing and paste it here also. So loading again. Okay, I will try to fix this also in the next video. So when I go to google.com and hit enter, it should take me to Google and just empty this input for me. The last thing, in the style.css I want to make the input text align to be center, so that this cursor is placed in the center. Nice. And we can also give a small over here. We can also give a small which will just tell what to do. We can in the small we want to write that in the small, let's make it in the form only. In the small we want to just say hit enter or click the button to go to the website. Okay, is a small. Let's see. It's appearing over here. So let's select our small. And now let's set the color to be white and the not font but font size to be let's say 24 pixels, and 24 pixels is much larger for a small, so let's give it 18 pixel, and we text align it to center. So it is aligned in the center. And let's do one more thing. Let's make not padding but margin top of 50 pixels, so it is a little down. Okay, nice. So it is saying that hit click on enter. And let's also add in another h2 by saying the name of our app, Searchify. Let's do this. Searchify has come here. So now let's select by giving it an h2 only. Let's select it by the h2 selector, and let's make text align center, the color to be white, and a font size of 24 pixels. Nice. The font size, let's make it a little more big. 35 pixels should be enough, I guess. Yes, 35 pixels is enough. So hit enter to the Searchify. Nice. So this was our overall app. Thanks for watching this video. Please like this video, share this video, and if you want, you can also dislike this video. And please leave down a comment if you watched this video till the very end. Until the next video, goodbye.